Hi, y'all. It's me going live from home. I was just aware of the RDC or hiring someone to come by to give out flyers to support the RDC. This is the same program that I was on the news for telling that y'all paid me to come to. So why would y'all bring this back to my house when after you didn't give us the gift cards, you laughed at us. Laughed at us because you didn't have gift cards that day. And then you're going to have the audacity to bring this paper to my house because for what? You think I'm supporting this? I would never support this for you to tear our homes down right up under our nose and not even let us know what you're doing. Mosby Court, Gilpin Court, all of the courts, all of the projects. If y'all have not seen this, then y'all need to get tuned in. It's not all about Gilpin. It's about all the projects. Ned Smith, the new CEO, is trying to tear the projects down, and he wanted them to be on the nonprofit organization under him. He wants to be the only person sit on the finance committee, and he does not want to be held accountable. So if any of y'all watching this, share it, get involved, go to the city council meetings, learn about the RDC. You know, real desperate criminals. You got to learn about it because this is not
really
the right.
They really don't
you know,
care.
they really don't care.
RDC.
You know, RDC really don't care. That's what that stands for. Because after this man came out and got us to go and vote for him or pretend like we was voting for him, because I never voted for him. Once I heard the lies that was being told, I immediately stood up. The sheriff asked me to sit down. I went back and I spoke about being paid to come to the meeting. Hi, Shanice. That's my daughter. Yes. And
Clock it.
yes, this is not the program that you want to support, because rather you know it or not, this program is just only to make us homeless. They're trying to take over HUD housing and want to put it under a private organization so, you know, the city council can loan them money. Y'all got money. Use the money y'all got, fix these apartments up. As y'all also know, I was on the news for being denied an unreasonable accommodation because I told about the RDC. I was paid to go and hold up a sign, which I never held up a sign. He wanted me to lie and say I support the RDC. I do not support the RDC. Why would I support real demonic criminals? I will never support that. You would not send my soul to hell lying saying you work hard and tirelessly to fix these apartments when you don't do anything. You don't do anything to fix anything. Hey, Mariah. And you know you don't. So don't bring this stuff here back to my house. Stay away from my house, because this right here is trash. This is trash. You would want to take black people homes, put them out, and then sit back and laugh at them. You laughed at the very same 15 people that you took up there to support, or what you thought we was going to support. It wouldn't give us the direct information about it. And now I see you steady changing the stuff on the flyer. All you're doing is using different strategies to try to borrow money. You will not get that $365 million. I don't care how many flyers you make, because I'm going to pray against it. I'm going to pray against it every time, because you're not doing this for the right reason. You're not trying to help us. If you was trying to help us, then you would be fixing where we live at. If you was trying to help us, then we would have engaged with you or had contact with you way before you needed us. I never met you a day of my life. In the day that I did meet you, you laughed at us because you didn't even have the gift cards. You wasn't even a man not to tell us you didn't have it. You tried to push Miss V up to tell us, and then gonna get back to the Calhoun Center and deny it. Them ain't my people. Them ain't my people. So who people are we? So that lets us know you really don't care. Really don't care is what the RCD stands for. I seen the flyers. I heard the lies. Baby, I don't gotta lie about nothing that I say. The same way I talk off camera, I talk in person. Y'all know exactly who I am. I don't sit up. I don't fake it. I ain't got no reason to fake it. What you're doing is wrong. You're trying to take our homes from right up on us. Who are you to come here and try to take our homes? Then after I exposed you, you called the hospital where my daughter that's on a ventilator is and told the case manager to tell me to stand down. If the RDC was a really good program and was all that you said, you wouldn't have to feel like you was intimidating me. Nobody intimidates me. I'm not afraid of nobody but God. He is the man that I'm afraid of. I'll never be afraid of you. I don't care if you're the CEO. I don't care if you're the president. I don't care what you is, who you is, or where you are. You do not scare me. And that little phone call that you did, yes, Miss Imani did tell me what you said. But am I going to back down from you? No. I'm going to push it as hard as I can, because you do not deserve to be the CEO of RRHA. You do not. You need to go back to Washington, where you come from, because I know that phone number is a 202 number, so that's Washington District. Wherever you came from is where you need to go back to. You don't need to come here trying to tear our homes down. We are human, and we need somewhere to stay. And you can stop bringing these flowers to us, because we do not support you. And this is the same guy, come on back in the camera, son, that y'all gave the $20 to instead of lying talking about a gift card.
It was at Kroger parking lot.
So please stay away from my house. We do not support the RDC. Really don't care. The RDC really don't care. So share, like, share, like, share, like. The RDC really don't care. They came out and gave us flyers to come and support them. After we got there, the lady said, when you gonna give them the gift cards? He gonna laugh and say, there ain't no gift cards. Do not support the RDC. If you do support the RDC, make sure you know what you're supporting. Read about it, study about it, learn about it. There ain't nothing. The thing I can get out of RDC is, like I keep saying, real demonic criminals, because you got to be very demonic to go out and get people to come and campaign for you, and then sit there and laugh. I was in the van while you was laughing, saying they want no gift cards. Miss B said, when you gonna give them their gift cards? You gonna laugh and say, it ain't no gift cards. Like, be a man. Why do that? It was too hot that day to be out there playing without us like that. And then I was asking other people, did they want to go to hold up signs, because that's what the flyer said, hold up signs. It didn't say anything about you tearing our apartment down. And then after you lying about a gift card, how can you be trusted with millions of dollars? You can't be. You can't be.
What you said when you asked for more information on the phone?
When I ask you for more information on the RDC, you're going to say, do my research. If you came up with the RDC, then you are the research. And all I got from you is, like I said before, a real demonic criminal. And how I know you demonic, because like I said, you called to the hospital. I got the recording, and told the case manager to tell me to stand down. Who am I? I've never been in the army. Who are you? You're not God. So what am I standing down from? And to who or to what? I'm standing down from the RDC. That's what I'm standing down from, because I don't support that. Because you are a liar, you are a manipulator, and you are a thief. That's exactly what you are. Because if you lie, you will steal. If you steal, you'll kill. You definitely lied. And you used us, and then you laughed at us right in our face like we was nobody. You know, just because you're black and we're black does not mean you care about us, because obviously you don't. If you cared about us, you would have never laughed at us, you know. And then the sad part about it, the people kept asking, I'm not going to say their names, I'll use me, because I am one of those people. They kept asking for the gift cards. You wasn't even man enough to say, look, I don't have the gift cards. You should have told us that before we even got in that van. And I guarantee you nobody wouldn't have got in that van. So you bought us to come up there, used us to manipulate the city council. You got those poor 15 black people in the van sitting over here beside you, pretending that they supporting something they don't even know about. I mean, we wasn't even supposed to be in there. You said to hold up signs. You never said you was turning the projects down and you wanted to be the only one on the finance. When I was sitting up in there reading and listening to that stuff and reading the flyers people gave me, I got immediately sick to the stomach. When that lady said she wanted to hear from Gilpin residents, I stood up. Why did I stand up? Because I only heard lies. I only heard lies. Now, Mr. Ned Smith don't work hard and tirelessly. I've never seen Mr. Ned Smith till the day he decided to use us, laugh at us, and then push us to the side like toilet paper. He didn't even have the gift cards that day. That's why I never got paid that day, and I didn't get paid the gift card. I got paid a $20 bill. But for you to call the hospital, I been wanted to say something, but I didn't. You know, I was trying to be nice about it. But you're going to send your little alleys by my house. I don't support the RDC. Y'all denied my daughter a reasonable accommodation, and then all because I told that you paid us to come support something we don't even know about. And then you're going to try to be even smarter, and then going to talk about some y'all need papers from an April recertification. Look, don't play with me, because I am not the one. Don't come to my house, because I don't support the RDC. if you live in Gilpin Court, Mosby Court, Gilpin Court, any of these projects, any courts, y'all need to find out what the RDC is. Yes, the projects do need to be remodeled, but these projects can be fixed with the money that they already got, and the ones that can't be fixed, they can rebuild, but not under the RDC plan. Do your research, come to the city council meetings, let people know that y'all, you know, you need to get informed. If you don't want to get the information for yourself, think about where your kids will be sleeping if you don't. You know, think about where you'll be sleeping if you don't. You know, why would I support something? I'm trying to get my daughter to come home. And why would I support you to tear my apartment down when I'm trying to get my child home? You know, I never would have supported that, which I never did, you know, and I didn't like how it went. And you know I was right, because if I wasn't right, you called the hospital, which don't you know they got recordings there? And don't you know when the case manager told me that, I recorded it. And don't you know, I put it up here. It's on a reel, so y'all can listen at the video any given time. It's up here on my reels, so you can listen at the case manager telling me what he said. That's the hospital where my daughter was hospitalized before she came home. That's what he told the case manager to tell me. I need to step down like I'm in the Army. No, you need to stop trying to intimidate somebody, because you don't intimidate me. That money that you're trying to use us to get, you're not going to get it, because you're not wanting it for the right reason. You know why you want it. I know why you want it. To make them pockets fat. Don't you get paid enough? Or that's not enough? You need that $365 million. You're not going to get that. God not going to let you, because you did wrong. And then you laughed at us right in our face. I was paying attention to everything that happened that day. I wasn't drunk. I was paying attention. I was very aware. He would bang. Yep. So if y'all don't know what's going on, please get informed. Y'all gotta know what's going on. I don't care how many people try to pretend like the RDC is a good program. Like I said, pretend like. How do you know if it's a good program if it never worked for you? If it was that good and he was that good, he would not have had to pay people to come out to support him. When I told him about a power cord that almost took my grandson's neck off, that man looked at me and easily got away, like he really didn't care. So the RDC really don't care. And y'all can like this or y'all cannot like it, but it's the God honest truth. Play with y'all lives if you want to, because that's all you're doing. Don't let Ned Smith play with your lives and your homes. Y'all are people, we are people. We deserve answers, questions, and we have say-so. Go to the city council meetings, get involved, get engaged in everything that we have going on, because you got to get involved. If you don't get involved, then you won't know. If he wouldn't have paid us to come, I wouldn't even know what was going on. And I know y'all have seen it all over the news multiple times. So, you know, get involved. I'm asking you, I'm begging you, I'm praying for you to get involved so you can really know what's going on. Because if you don't, our house is going to be swept right on from up under our head, like they was already doing. This man entered a contract, if I'm not mistaken, as of reading the last vote at the city council meeting, without the votes of the bodies from the city council. So he already think he is above the law. Who give you the authority to go over them and enter a contract to try to tear somebody's house down? Come on now. And none of us knew. I know y'all didn't know, because I didn't know. And I was going to the city council meeting, so I didn't know that, and y'all didn't either. Like he got God. And then the houses that he tore down, he didn't even build the same amount back. What happened to the other ones? Didn't you tear like 200 something down? How many built? About 70 or 80? Where the other 130 or 140? Where they at? So make this stuff make sense. Like I said, y'all get involved. Y'all please pay attention to what's going on, because what Jackson Ward, all of the courts, Gilpin Court, Mosby Court, Gilpin Court, Hillside Court, Creighton Court, y'all get involved. If y'all know somebody that live in those projects, let them know. Get involved. Go to the city council meetings, because if not, then Ned Smith is trying to take over, and he not winning. He lost. He lost on the 28th. He lost the day that he came to my house and paid us to come. That's when he really lost. But you know, he's steady losing, because and he's a liar. That's why he's losing. But what he's doing now is using children. You know, the Bible says a child shall lead the way. So you teaching kids to lie? That's not gonna go on that child. That's going on you. Remember that. And that's to the parents, to anybody that's teaching a child to lie. That can even go for me. Teaching children to lie, that's only going on you, baby. I don't see nobody out here handing out no flyers. I don't see none but the ones I've been handing out. I mean, I did see Ms. B handing out a flyer. I got one of those. Everybody got it because I gave it to the news people. And I still got it with the little turret at the end of it. But these RDC papers, they need to be put in the trash. So when trash run tomorrow, y'all, let's recycle them. Get all the RDC papers that was passed out to y'all today and put them in y'all trash. Go ahead and put them in the trash and, you know, let them know that you are a Gilpin informed resident. Don't let him come up here wherever he from and take over. You know, I mean, for what? If you was going to take, if he meant right and meant well by the way that he was calling himself trying to say he's building these apartments, he would have had a meeting and let everybody know. We did not know anything about him trying to tear these apartments down. He want to be the only one. That's what really, really pissed me off. You want to be, two things stood out the most. You want to be the only one sitting on the finance committee. That's money hungry. Money is the root of all evil, the love of money. And you got the love of money. You think the money can rule the world, but it doesn't, because what happened? That $20 blessed our lives because that put a stop to you. That put a stop to you. And then you go like RRHA property. Like you're not the owner of HUD. You know, you don't, because if you were, you wouldn't have had to get the bodies of the city council. Which you didn't think you had to get them because you went upon yourself and tried to fix up your little contract, didn't you? And what happened with that? Exposed. Everything you do, Satan, you're going to be exposed. Because one thing I can say is, one thing for certain, two things for sure, God don't play about me. You see how you denied at a reasonable accommodation? And everything you did was in a pattern after I told that you paid me $20. You got so desperate because it was over every news article. You got so desperate, you called the hospital where my daughter was. That right there shows, if you that ignorant, you gonna call to the hospital where somebody that's on a ventilator at, what could she do? That don't intimidate me, because if you ever even think about touching either one of us, you already know what time it is. I ain't even got to say it. I don't respect you. I don't respect you at all. And the reason I don't respect you, because you don't call to no hospital where my child is telling me I need to back down from telling the truth. If I was lying, you wouldn't have felt no need to do that, would you? So that just, the only thing it did was expose you more. And that's why I filed a grievance. And then you still run around here gonna come and put a paper on my door. I would never support you or nothing you come up with, because you can't be trusted. You had us out there in that 1,000-degree weather, heat, talking about holding up signs. Then the signs was too big, you couldn't even get us in the city hall with them. You knew that, because you knew what could go in the city hall and what couldn't. So you used us to get us in the city hall. Then laughed at us because you didn't have no gift cards. And I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad y'all paid me that $20 bill, because I told it. And I don't appreciate how Channel 12 tried to air it, because you know you told me off the record you believed me that Channel 8, sorry about that, Channel 12. Channel 8, you told me off the record you believed that he paid me, and that was unethical. And he know he paid us. And they're going to try to use kids. Now, don't use us, our children, because you don't care about us. You don't really care about us, and you know you don't. Because if you cared about us, you pick your own colored people. You picked 15 black people. 15 black people. You didn't get not one white person on that van. You picked 15 black people that you wanted them to feel sorry for. So long you're $365 million. Then after that, you stood right there and laughed at us in our face. You didn't think I saw you? And I hope you watch this, because I'm live, baby. And let me make it public so you can see it, because I want you to see it. Well, I'll make it public after it go off. I hope it's already public, but it's going to be public, because you're going to see this. And I want y'all to share it as many times as y'all can, because Ned Smith needs to be stopped. He needs to step down, because he is not right. You already showed the corruption. You already showed the corruption. And the only videos I seen of the people that they claim passing out fires, I mean, I seen some videos, but there sure wasn't no flyers being passed out. Lord have mercy. So please stop lying, talk about y'all doing something. Because I can go right in my house and show y'all some stuff that y'all need to come on over here and fix with that $19 million. My back screen door won't even lock. I called days ago for maintenance to come fix it. Y'all ain't budged. And then y'all gonna say I'm behind on my rent. Tell me how much behind am I owe y'all for August and how much I owe y'all for September. So please tell me how much am I behind on my rent. Why y'all want to call around and lie? Because if y'all add anything extra on my rent, that's going to be dealt with too. You know that? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. Legal aid still works. You see this ramp? That's how I got that. Legal aid still works. Legal aid still works. I bet you didn't call legal aid and tell them to tell me to back down. But they didn't play. They were holding it to your tail. This ramp got built in no time. Talking about what all my daughter needs. I've been telling y'all ever since my daughter been like that, what was going on with my child. Y'all didn't show not one concern or one care in the world, which y'all never does. Then talking about you don't want to be held accountable for nothing. You the only one want to sit on the finance board. Why? If somebody's child get hurt, you don't want to be held accountable for that? Why? If the program's so good and so right, why you don't want no accountability? That's all I'm asking. If it's a right program, brand new built apartments, there should not be any problem with them. So that accountability thing, that should not ever even been put up there. So why don't you want to be held accountable? What you don't want to be held accountable for? The finances. Because that's the only thing you're talking about. Make it make sense. It ain't about the apartments, because if they build brand new apartments, you begging, you ain't asking, you begging, because you use us to try to get it. 365 million, or however many million you asking for. What you gonna do with that? It ain't to fix these apartments. It ain't to rebuild no apartments. Then I understand you use black businesses, but also get the people that know what they're doing. Don't just go and get somebody to do something because you trying to act like you trying to keep it, trying to give black people some jobs. That's not why you're doing that, because you're using the cheaper way out. Because we don't care. You don't care. You really don't care. That's all that's about. So who gonna rebuild the project? Some old handyman that barely got a certificate to even pour concrete? Make it make sense. And y'all gonna be real mad about this, but I don't care. Don't come back to my house passing out no flyers talking no RDC, because I don't support that and none of my kids support it. And I hope nobody in none of the projects support it if they really know like I know. They sure better get involved, because baby, if they don't get involved, then you ain't gonna know what's going on. And don't come back to my house no more with no RDC flyers, because y'all really don't care, and I really don't care either. So we got the same attitude. Take them flyers. And I don't want to be disrespectful, but I would burn it and drop it in the toilet. Because that's where it need to be. Because that's not real, and you know it's not. And you need to stop trying to use black people to get the city council votes. You use black people to get the city council votes. You using your own color. You making a fool of your own color. You made a fool of us. Because I sat there and I listened at you tell her, she said, Mr. Nesmith, when you going to give them their gift cards? You going to say, it ain't no gift card. And laugh. I didn't see anything funny about that. I didn't see nothing. If I'd have popped you in the back of your head, I would have been wrong. Because I definitely was sitting in the back of that van. Yes, I was sitting right in the back of that van. I heard everything. Because my keys was left in the van, remember? Then I turned around and stayed in the van. And I watched y'all. I was quiet. Everybody else was talking. I was so quiet. You couldn't even tell I had this big mouth, did you? No, you didn't know that, did you? So I just sat there and watched. The Bible said, watch as well as pray. So I watched it. Got back to the Calhoun Center. Miss B said, Mr. Nesmith, come talk to your people. Mr. Nesmith said, them ain't my people. This the RDC now. This the RDC. Them your people. She said, you had me to go out here and get these people. She said, these ain't my people, these your people. He said, them ain't my people, them your people. So they both disowning us. So how you gonna support somebody in something and they disowning you? Now you make that make sense. You like me or don't like me. Listen to what I'm saying, because it's no lie. And y'all, if anybody that know me know I'm going to speak my mind, I'm going to say what I got to say. I'm going to tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. And then, like I said, some can like it and some cannot. I don't care. But why would I support something that you already done laughed at us? You done called the hospital and told them to tell me to step down. So why leave this flyer? Why leave this flyer on my porch? Why leave this on my porch? Well, didn't you call and say, tell me to step down? I'm stepping down. I am stepping all the way down. I don't support the RDC. That's garbage. And do not leave another one of those flyers on my porch. And I am not playing with you. Don't come bringing nothing to my house after you don't call the hospital trying to intimidate me like you going to do something to my daughter. You ain't man enough to do nothing to my daughter. Just because you walk around here with that little tight suit coat on don't mean nobody's scared of you, because I could put on a tight suit coat too. So don't come back to my house. You or none of your little alleys or little clowns, don't come back to my house. I don't support nothing y'all do, because you disrespected yourself and you disrespected my daughter when you called to the hospital talking about tell me to back down. Back down from what? Do you know who I am? Obviously you don't know my mama, and you definitely don't know my daddy. So no, I don't support the RDC. That's a whole bunch of bull jive, a whole bunch of lies. This man literally laughed at us in our face, and everybody that was on that band with us know he did. So if you support the RDC, then that only shows that, you know, you really don't care about, you know, having somewhere to live, because he's not here to help us. He's here to help cut housing, to help defund housing. That's what he's here for. He's not here to give us a better, come on back, company. He's not here to rebuild these apartments to give us somewhere nice to stay. Just because he's a black man does not mean he is for us. You know, Brian Swan was out here. Now, Brian Swan, I knew Brian Swan. Brian Swan came to our house and knocked on our doors to make sure we was okay. He engaged with us. He had interactions with my children. So he cared about, I don't even see why he was not the next CEO. You know, y'all gonna come put somebody out here that really don't care about us. So we already know what that's about. So you already defunding housing. You trying to borrow money. Borrow it from whoever placed you here, whoever gave you that job. Borrow the $365 million from them. They probably got it. But you're not going to get it from the city council. You're not. You're not going to win. And the way why you're not going to win, you already lost this because of the way you did. You came back here and you used us. I told y'all I was tired and I didn't want to get up. Y'all begged my grandson to bring me to that door. Then when I get to the door, then y'all going to lie. And then y'all just going to steady come around, keep changing the flyers up. Stop making up those lies. Y'all don't do nothing for the only thing y'all do is for the family and friends. Y'all place family together in all these projects. That's why y'all have all these brawls. Y'all ain't trying to fix none of that. Y'all ain't trying to fix none of the gun safety. All y'all worrying about is trying to borrow $365 million. That's what you worried about. $365 million. Y'all not worried about these children that has lost their lives out here in none of these projects. Y'all not, if y'all go, you were sitting up here talking about borrow $365 million, help those families. Help those families. Y'all ain't trying to do that. Fix these projects up. You can fix them up. Y'all got $19 million sitting in that finance board or wherever it's sitting at. Y'all, the RHA got $19 million. Use that. Come fix my screen door. Come fix that. That's what you do. Come fix this. Come fix this screen door. Come fix this. Come fix this. Yeah, come fix this screen door. Or come fix this right here. If y'all want to, yeah, use that $19 million for something productive. Y'all trying to borrow money, but y'all trying to borrow money for the wrong reason. You're not trying to borrow money because you don't want to help us. You're trying to borrow money because you want to put it in your pocket so you can keep paying people to support y'all crookedness. Y'all hire somebody that I got a 2-year restraining order on out here to work in my rent office, and then you're going to have the audacity to want me to support the RDC. Come fix this board that y'all got right here with that slab of paint up there. Fix that right there. Why would I support something where y'all ain't even fixing the stuff that's wrong? Come fix this screen door that's broken on the back. Y'all want somebody to support y'all? Come fix this screen door. Come put a handle on this screen door. Come put a handle right here. Y'all want somebody to support y'all? Come fix this. Come fix this screen door. That's what y'all do. And stop coming around here passing out these flyers knowing y'all ain't doing nothing to help nobody with. Yeah, that's what y'all do. Come fix that and stop putting them flowers on my door, because I never supported RDC. You made a fool out of me one time, but you'll never make a fool out of me again. Never in your life will you make a fool out of me. On my phone and line, because I never support y'all. I don't support nothing got to do with y'all. What Shanice said? Okay. So, but that's all y'all. Now y'all share this live and make it go viral like y'all share my baby live. Share it, because that's what it's all about. He's trying to take our homes right from up under our eyes. So share this live like y'all shared. Yes. Share this live like y'all shared my baby live. Let this go viral as well, because it's a need for it. I wouldn't be up here doing this. I don't go live. Y'all notice I don't go live. And the reason I don't go live, because ain't no telling what might come out of my mouth. Because I hate when people try to play with me. Hey, my sugar. Just a Gilpin resident, and we do not support the RDC. No, do we?
No. Yeah, I am. What's going on?
And this a Gilpin resident. We do not support the RDC. Yeah, I'm live, girl. He come.
What I do?
With the lady with the dog, with the lady through your dog, when I show you the video. Yeah. KK, he thought you was nice, but yeah, we don't support no RDC. And y'all stop bringing that trash to my house, because y'all know I don't support y'all. Y'all don't support us. Y'all didn't support me. I had to get legal aid to make y'all build my daughter a wheelchair ramp. And then y'all keep coming back here talking about support RDC. Real demonic criminals, because that's all y'all are. Stop coming to my house. And stop lying about my name, okay? But y'all share this, please, because we was not aware that there was a contract entered, you know, or this man is trying to tear our apartments down. He want to be the only one on the finance board. He don't want no accountability. If you borrow $365 million and you build brand new apartments, there should be some accountability. Oh, thank you. There should be some accountability. You should want some accountability. The apartments should gonna be very brand new. So why would something be wrong with them? Nothing. So there's no reason for you to say no accountability. This hours.
Come here, company.
Okay.
Come on, company.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay. KK, get out my kitchen, because I'm live. You will go to jail if you steal anything today, baby. Oh, child, I gotta go to the grocery store. Yes, I ain't got no snack. Ace done ate all the snacks on Dre. Yeah, girl, they gonna come here and put an RDC flyer. They know I don't support the RDC. I'm the one told on y'all, so why would I go back? I don't backtrack. I ain't gonna say that word. That was right, huh?
It was just right here.
Oh, that's ours. That was just right. They know they left it with Dre. Like, why would you even take that?
They was passing out earlier.
Yes, they hired somebody else to pass them out this time, because Dre said it was a big old truck. Like, don't bring that stuff here, because y'all know I don't support that. I already done been on every news station in Richmond about the RDC. So why would you come to my house and think I'm gonna support that? No. You got your supporters, you keep your supporters. I'm not on that team. I'm on a whole different level. We is not on the same level. No, sir. And not after you called the hospital and told me to step down, then you gonna send an RDC flyer to my house. You better go to Hamlet Round Sherrod.
I got my stove on.
Okay, we go turn it off, girl. I'm live. I got to talk about an RDC. Girl, Mariah been itching to get over here, so I'm taking her to school. Ace have been trying to get me to call y'all, too. Okay, well, y'all, I'm going to end this live, but if y'all didn't see it, y'all can go back and rewatch it. Come on, Asa.
It's live.
Yes, it's
All
live.
the criminals?
Yes, the real demonic criminal. That's exactly what they is.
Y'all need to stop doing all
if
this
y'all
bad
want to
stuff.
do something.
The bad, like,
Go fix
y'all
something.
know God not gonna forgive y'all.
Well, God will forgive them. They just got to
But
repent.
Y'all just gotta, you know.
Can't be
Y'all
doing...
can't be just
Like,
doing
go
all
fix
that.
that or something. Go fix something.
Go fix your life.
Want to do
Life
something.
something.
It's good.
Yes,
Put
yes.
all these records.
Let's listen to the kids now. This is our future. This is our generation.
We
You
are
know.
we are
No,
over here
no telling
living our best
lies.
lives. We are over here living our best
No,
lives.
no,
Y'all
no.
staying in jail. Y'all need to fix yourselves. Y'all can be like,
I definitely got to end the live because the kids is doing too much.